Okay, right. So this recording is about a small overview regarding our computer science class. So I just want to show you, right? So this is a deck. Okay, this deck that you see here, it's related to our ICT class, right? All the units and everything that is listed here. So, however, like this is related to ICT. Computer science is a combination of like certain concepts in ICT is applicable in computer science, certain things are not, and like it's a mix and match between ICT and computer science. So, we have a class of computer science for people like the students who are doing O level in 2027 June, and that class is on Friday at 8 p.m. and it goes on until 9:30 p.m. And the balance half an hour, if you have any questions or concerns, I'll be staying and helping you guys out on all of those things, right? And I will just show you certain things. I don't have a full presentation to show as of now regarding computer science, but I will show you what certain concepts that we have done up to now, right? So that, okay. So we have worked on like concepts relating to algorithms we have done up to now, right? But for new joiners, we will do some catch up sessions later on, probably during class holidays to understand these concepts. And if there are any catch up sessions that is being conducted, anyone is like any person who has already gone through the lesson is welcome to join for that class free of charge. But for new joiners, like let's say there is a person who has not gone through this lesson, will have a certain small fee for catch up classes. But let's say you have gone, this applicable for ICT and everything, right? I will be doing catch up classes, right? Everyone is welcome to attend the catch up class. If you have gone through the lesson with me together and still you want to attend the catch up class, it is free of cost. Catch up class charges are applicable for anybody who has not gone through the lesson and brand new joining, right? So, clear on that, right? Okay. So, these are the things that we have already done, what are flowcharts and how those things works, right? And like understanding variables, and we have done certain past paper questions, how to answer them, right? Certain terminology, what is pseudocode, and we had learned a lot of things regarding pseudocode, right? And I can do a catch-up session for you guys, right? Certain things in pseudocode, operators, logical operators. So these notes will be given to you guys. I'll be describing all of these things, how this is working when we are doing catch-up classes, right? File handling. So everything is related to pseudocode. Variable scopes, trace tables, how does this work, logic errors, examples, and past paper questions, right? Okay. Right. So then there is a whole booklet given in the exam called the pseudocode booklet, right? So you like it's a 10-page booklet. I'll show you, which is called the pseudocode booklet. And the problem of that is, if you don't understand pseudocode, you okay. This booklet is actually given to you when you are doing the exam, right? This booklet is given to you every exam. This booklet is there, but the main problem is this is a 7-page document, and you don't have time to read and understand this whole document during the exam period. So you need to understand this before, because you have this booklet, you can use it as a reference. That's fine. But all the concepts of pseudocode you will need to understand before going to the exam, because otherwise, even if this is given to you, you don't have time to read this and understand and answer the question. So this booklet, it's anyway given, but it is you should have thorough understanding on how to do this. So we will go through each and every page, each and every letter in this booklet closer to the exam. In addition, right? I'm just telling you, everything in that booklet has been covered in our class slides, right? So So moving towards closer to the exam, we'll be going through most of those things. Okay. Uh, okay. Question for Kimaya and Miheli. Okay. Do you like the note? How do you see it in the screen? Because I'll be giving all of these notes for you. You can write it down, and I'll be explaining them in the catch-up classes to come. So have you seen a note like this? Have your schools given notes like this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So like I just wanted to make it understandable. Is this not good for you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, right. So this is related to algorithms, right? So this part actually this section we have completed in the Friday class. So you can learn this using a catch-up class, right? And the other part that we are currently doing is basically Python, right? We have been extensively doing Python, what do you call, Python coding and practice, right? And real world examples. So I'll show you something, right? So maybe it's good that I show you some Python code so that you can also understand, right? So this is our slide deck on Python code. We are actually at the, I would say, the last stages of Python also, right? So uh how do we do certain things with Python, right? How do you set up, how do you install Python, similar to the way that the see just to tell for everyone, right? Kalidu and also, so how we do all of these things is exactly similar to how you get on a computer at the examination, right? I'm not teaching you anything different from what you get on a computer on the examination, because if I teach you something different, what will happen is you will get excited when you don't find that software in the computer at the final exam. Okay. So we strictly follow what is the software list that is available in the computers, and we do okay, these are the student names who are attending our computer science class, right? And certain examples. So we are doing all of those things. So okay, right. So those are the main areas of computer science. There are other things which is like, RAM, ROM, storage devices, like those kind of things which are okay. I have the slide deck for ICT to just show you guys that. Which will be actually the slide deck for computer science, and those that particular area is, as of this moment of this recording, it's a work in progress, but already the content is available, right? So okay, hold on, let me show you that certain things on, right. Maybe I'm repeating the content, but I just wanted to show, right, the devices. So we'll be expanding this to suit computer science, right? That will be the next lesson after completing Python, right? Okay, so architecture, history of computers, memory, and what are the types of memory, what are the hierarchy. Okay, this diagram will be like one of the pivotal things that we will be working on regarding computer science, right? So CPU registers, cache, RAM, hard disk, what are these and how does these things work? What is the speed? What is the cost? What is the size? What is in comparison to all of those things, right? Okay. Um, any questions, Kimaya? I think that's a rough idea on computer science. And if I want to show you certain code that we did during the class relating to computer science, and I think that will be also beneficial. Some practice codes. Everybody in the class is actually practicing this practice code, right? So they have their Python installation done, and they practice all of these codes during the class. These are every week we have done certain codes, and these codes students do practice. If I can show you an example of okay. Right. So how to run Python? I'll just show you. And okay, do you guys? I have a question. Do you use how do you run Python? Like Kimaya, are you familiar of running Python?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so how do you run Python? So this is how you run Python using a command prompt, right? So how do you run Python? Do you use something like okay? How do you run it? Like, do you use the command prompt like this?
Like open a new file.
Okay, and like, how do you run it using that IDLE tool? Is it
Yes, sir.
okay? But there is a small problem with that. The problem is IDLE will not be available in the exam. Okay, so you will have to use command prompt to run the Python. So I'll show you one example. So this is command prompt, and I'm going to the folder of computer science, and I'm going to the Python like Edexcel CS folder, right? So you will learn all of these commands. And I'm just trying to run this for loop example. So when I have taught the students how to install Python, this is exactly how it is being questioned at the practical exam, right? Uh, and this is the exact way that you should be doing it, because in the practice, I'll show you why the ideally is not available in the practical exam. So this is how you run Python and show the version. And from here, you can run the program that you have written, right? Python for loop example. So this will be showing certain for loop like this. I think there was something which we did while loop example, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Python while loop exam. No, not that one. While loop nesting. Sorry. Nesting. Okay, see how to print a multiplication table using loops in Python, right? Those are things that we have done, and we are editing Python files using what Notepad plus plus and not ideally. The reason is I'll show you official documentation which is describing what is the software that is available in the examination, right? Let me open Notepad plus plus and just show you the code that we just ran. Okay. So this is the last. Okay, this is what we did last week, and I just wanted to show you this one, right? So this is the code that generated the multiplication table like this, right? So which is saying okay, one times one is one. So likewise, so without saying times, I could have simply told like okay, multiplied like a one multiplied by one is this. So you can see if I just change that code and run it, and it will be showing the code like this, right? The multiplication table for 1, multiplication table for 2, multiplication table for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Okay. Okay, right. The interesting thing that you guys want. Okay, why do I say ideally is not available? And Khalidu, one thing for you. There is a reason, there is a specific version of Photoshop that we need to learn. The reason is if we learn a different version, uh, then there could be issues because I'll show you official documentation by Edexcel that is confirming what are the softwares that is available, right? In confirming what are the software. I can't send you this one because this is a candidate information, but I will show you this. Right. This is this is something that was sent to a student last year. Right. Okay. So he had exam on 6th of June last year. And so this is from British Council, right? So it says this is for ICT, okay, not for computer science, but again, it's the same thing. Please report to the exam venue 1 hour before the exam starting time. Candidates will be allowed to leave the venue 1 hour after the exam. So basically, you have to go there 1 hour before. You have to stay there and do the exam for 3 hours. Then you have to leave the premises after 1 hour. So altogether, you have to be there 5 hours because they will be checking everything and letting you go, right? And the key thing, okay, Khalidu, why I told Photoshop specific version is the following software packages will be available for practical examination. So if you see Photoshop, it says what? Sorry, Photoshop CS6 edition. So if you use a newer version, now there will be certain functional differences in Photoshop. Okay,
Okay.
right. So my question to Kimaya and Miheli, we have Python here, right? What does it say? Console mode.
Hmm.
Do you see anywhere ideally listed here?
Yes.
Right? So that is the reason why I am telling you. If you go into the exam also and you're looking for ideally, you won't find it because you have to learn using the console mode how to run Python just as I showed you. Okay. All right. And Khalido, one more thing regarding graphics editing. I don't know
Okay.
whether you have used Microsoft Paint with layers to edit certain images. Have you done that?
No, sir.
Okay, no. Okay, some schools have done it, but I just want to say Windows 10 computer is available, which doesn't have paint with layers. Okay, unfortunately.
Okay.
And one main thing for everyone, whether it is ICT or computer science, please use a laptop and use a laptop with a wired mouse connected because for the practical examination, don't expect to get a laptop. You will most probably get a desktop computer. And if you are trying to do things using the touchpad and you go to the exam and you don't find the touchpad to do things and you practiced everything on the touchpad, you will be extremely difficult at extreme difficulty to do the things because the more you learn how to operate the mouse, more you will learn how to do these things very fast. Okay. All right. And one more thing regarding softwares again. Uh, for web authoring, generally use Composer. Adobe Dreamweaver is there. Yes, of course it is there, but there is no version or anything specified. It is most beneficial to use Composer because it is the most widely used and free and open source software that is available. Okay. Any questions from anybody
No,
regarding
sir.
ICT or computer science, or do you need any other information regarding the class? No?
No, sir.
Okay, right. Khalidu, can you also send me a message from WhatsApp? I didn't get a message from your parent. And Miheli, can you also kindly send a message from WhatsApp with your name so that I can identify what is your phone number?
Okay, sir.
Okay, and we can allow access to the next classes as necessary. Okay. All right then. I will meet you guys uh week after next week, right? ICT class will be on the 8th of Wednesday, April at 8 p.m. Computer science class will be on the 10th of April at 8 p.m. Okay. Um, right. So did all three fill the form I shared?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Kimaya, Miheli, how about you?
Not yet, sir.
Okay. I would appreciate if you could fill that form because the link will go away when I end this meeting. Okay. All right. Miheli, do you have the link to the form? Hello, Nihali. Okay. We'll conclude. Just fill the form, man, guys, and send the message regarding with your name. So we'll have you properly allocated to the class. Okay. See you guys at the class. Bye. Good
Yes,
night.
sir. Bye, sir.
Good night. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you for attending. Bye bye.